What's up YouTube? Back again with another new video. Once again, I vanished for 2 weeks, but you're probably used to that by now. But anyway, just like last year, I will be making a video on my personal sneaker recommendations for this upcoming spring and summer season. But really quick, I would like to give a huge shout out to Poshmark for making this video possible. If you guys haven't heard of Poshmark, they are a great app where you can buy and sell clothing and sneakers, and I will be talking about the app in greater detail towards the middle and end of this video, so make sure to click the link in the description below and download the app for free, as I will be adding a ton of great stuff for sale on my Poshmark account later on today and possibly in the near future, so make sure to check out all those steals and deals. But anyway, let's just get started with the list. So starting off at number 1, it is the Air Jordan 1s, the Shadows. Now, I personally don't think I've ever really wanted a pair of Jordan 1s ever, with the exception of the shattered backboards, because I did really like that like black and orange and white colorway. It just all looked really good on the shoe, and I never got those. But with the Shadows, once again, I didn't even try to get them. I kind of forgot that they were coming out. And then lately, all over my Instagram feed, I've just been seeing them and how people are rocking them. And I think I can make those work for the spring summer. It's a sneaker I would highly recommend. And strangely, with the Jordan 1, unlike with other Jordans, I like when they're more beat up, which is kind of weird because with other ones, they kind of just look like bad when they're all destroyed. But with the Jordan 1s, I think those would look good with a little wear and a little more time to kind of let them settle in. And apparently the leather is of exceptional quality on this pair, as opposed to pairs in the past which apparently had subpar quality. So I'm definitely looking for a pair. I'm seeing the average resale price being relatively low thus far, kind of in the 200s, and what was retail, like in the higher end of 100 if I remember correctly. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but the Shadows are definitely something I recommend. I do think you can pull those off with shorts, as well as, you know, I mean, it's nice to have a sneaker that isn't white for the spring summer, because if you watch anybody else's like spring summer sneaker recommendations videos, I think every sneaker is usually just a white pair of sneakers, and this will definitely shake things up a bit. But no, I really recommend those sneakers, definitely. And if you got a size 9.5 or 10, hit your boy up for the low resale price, nothing too crazy. And I'm not even sure how they fit, to be quite honest, but hopefully one of those sizes fits me. I'm definitely gonna take a chance and cop a pair pretty soon. So yeah, Shadows at number 1. And moving on to number 2, we have the Fleur Converse. And recently they have showcased 4 new colorways that should be coming out pretty soon, and they definitely have that spring summer vibe. I will be throwing pictures of all 4 colorways on this video right now. You have that green and purple one that looks kind of like the Hulk, and I don't know if I could actually pull those off, but those definitely have that spring summer vibe that I'm looking for. And they also have an all green color that's the same green as what's on the green and purple, kind of like a foresty green, as well as a black pair and a dark blue pair. I'm probably realistically going to end up with a black pair, because the green and purple pair, although I really like the way it looks, I feel like I can't wear that with a lot of the stuff I own, and they would kind of just end up collecting dust in my closet. But if you guys can pull those off, it's something I would highly recommend. I do believe retail is what, like around $100? If not, somebody please correct me, because I'm just like throwing out prices right now that I'm pretty sure are correct, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But those shoes are definitely a great vibe for the spring or summer. Now, moving on to my third recommendation. This is a sneaker I talked about in my spring summer essentials video that came out 2 weeks ago, and it is the Nike Tennis Classic, or the Wimbledon GTS, whichever it is. I need those. Like, I just see those, like, I see like Shia rocking the beat up pair, and then I imagine that working with the vast majority of stuff I have in my closet. Although it is to be noted, like I said in that video, there are some people that complain about quality issues, but it seems like you can get them at like a relatively discounted price across a lot of different stores online. So I think they might be worth taking the chance on. I'm gonna buy them 150%. I'm gonna buy those in the Shadows probably 100%. And then if I can get my hands on the Golf Converse, then I will try my best to get them. I don't know how difficult those will be to cop. But with the Tennis Classic, you can get those almost anywhere. So even like if you do take that risk, you could probably just return them. You know, they're not like some like hyped pair of shoes. They're just some normal Nike tennis shoes, and I like them. I mean, I never really was a fan of the Stan Smith, and like I said, this is kind of just like a much cooler looking version of that, at least in my opinion. In some of the colorways I've seen that like dark green swoosh on a white pair, as well as like a blue swoosh on a white pair, and when they're beat up, I don't know, they just have that look that I personally desire at the moment. So not sure what sizing is like on those, but like I said, you could get those for definitely under $100 and probably all over the place online. So if you guys do know how the sizing runs on those in comparison to something like Vans or other Nike sneakers, feel free to let everybody know in the comments section below, so maybe you could help them out before they make their purchase. But anyway, moving on to a shoe that was actually on my list last year, but I will recommend again. It is the Reebok Club C 85. And I'm not gonna say get that like all white pair that's pretty much all over the vast majority of retail chains online, but I really still recommend getting that like off-white ivory cream colored pair, which has restocked in men's sizes on Essence, and I did check earlier today. They still seem to have a full size run, if I remember correctly, or almost a full size run, and they are under $100. Definitely a great shoe. I do have one pair of Reebok Club C 85s, and they're the Artist for Humanity pair. Maybe you guys have seen a video when I reviewed those, and those are sick. And I want like another pair that's a little more plainer and that's actually my size, so I can wear it with the sole inside and not have to like be uncomfortable when I'm rocking the other pair. But for sizing on those, I'm a 9.5 in Vans and like a 10 in Nike, and I do have a size 9 pair right now, but like I said, I can't wear the insoles, so I'm probably gonna say if you're 9.5 Vans, go with a 9.5 in those. Probably true to size is my personal best bet for what you guys should get. But anyway, like I said, really sick pair of shoes, definitely a classic, and it's not really, like I said, same with like, I don't know, I'm trashing the Stan Smith so bad, but I really just am not a big fan of the Stan Smith. And just like with the Nike Tennis Classic, I think this pair of shoes is like a better version of the Stan Smith. And lastly, moving on to a pair of shoes that I've seen a lot, and I've seen in a lot of colorways. It seems to have absolutely no hype around it, kind of like the Tennis Classic, like doesn't really have any hype around it, and it is the Adidas Iniki Boost. And admittedly, I haven't been a fan of what Adidas has been doing recently, which is kind of weird because like what, 2015, 2016, I feel like they were just releasing really cool stuff, like the prime knit pattern on the original Ultra Boost, and even some of the 2.0s were not bad at all. They were the best ones, actually. The 1.0s were the best. The 2.0s had hits and misses, to be honest, and then the 3.0s, 4.0s, etc. have been pretty bad. I don't like NMDs, you already know that, and if you do like those, you could get those pretty much anywhere for like half off nowadays because the hype is completely dead on those. And with the Iniki Boosts, they look just like, almost like they took like a classic and kind of merged it with the NMD, except they don't look as like futuristic as the NMDs. They have more of a timeless look to them. And I'm probably gonna say whatever your Ultra Boost size is probably gonna be your Iniki size. I do want a pair of those just so like if I'm ever on my feet for like an excessive amount of hours during the day, I think those would be a pretty comfortable pick, like in comparison to some of the other shoes on this list, which are more so focused on style and being beaters. But with those, they're probably pretty comfortable because Boost is you know, Boost is kind of the king still, at least in comfort, in my opinion. I know there's now some technology from Nike that some are claiming rival whatever Boost was doing, but I don't know. I'm gonna give Boost one more chance, and with those shoes, that'll probably be the only ones I'll buy, because like I said, the current Ultra Boosts are ugly, to be honest. I really do not like the prime knit on those. So yeah, probably gonna pick up a pair of Inikis. You can get those for under $130, I believe, and I've seen some sites have them on sale, and some of them have really nice kind of classic colorways that look like colorways they would release on the the Gazelles and the Sambas, which the Sambas were on my list last year. So you know what, also, I'll recommend the Sambas again this year. So that about wraps up my list for my spring summer sneaker recommendations. Be sure to help people in the comment section with regards to sizing and retail and resale prices for the sneakers shown in this video, because apparently I don't remember most of the pricing and that's completely my bad. But anyway, I have been digging through my closet lately and I have way too much stuff that either doesn't fit or is brand new with tags I never really got around to wearing, and I will be posting it on my Poshmark. If you guys don't already have the app, definitely click the link in the description and download it because it is free. It's really user-friendly and really easy to navigate. You can find brands like Nike and Adidas, and as well as you can also find some streetwear brands like Supreme, and I've also seen some Guess and ASAP collab stuff for sale on the app. And there is a great community of people on the app that will report things that look counterfeit or suspicious, which is something I really like because just like anybody pretty much, you don't want to get ripped off. So knowing that they have a great community like that will report things if they do look suspicious, it's just like an extra kind of safety barrier because the app already protects you 100% with transactions. So having that community-based kind of police on the scene to kind of check out if there's any fugazi stuff on there is really dope. So definitely purchase and sell knowing that you will be safe using the app. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna grab some of the stuff right here and showcase what I will be selling on the app, starting off with this hat, which has been on the channel like what, all of 2017, and it is from the first Guess ASAP drop back in 2016. It's a really simple hat. The logo almost looks like the Cops logo, like the font that they use, and it's still in relatively good condition. You got the Guess ASAP tag right there. No rips or tears or anything crazy on this, but I mean, I'm letting this go. That's kind of weird because this has been in so many videos, but I'm pretty sure this will probably disappear probably fast. Probably the first item that will disappear. So yeah, Guess ASAP hat right there. And we got this Guess striped tee right here, still brand new with the tag. This is an oversized men's medium. I would say this fits like a large. Like Guess sizing has been kind of weird lately, and I would say this definitely fits like a true large. So if you are usually a true large and want a snug fit, get this one. If you're usually a medium and want a baggy fit, then go ahead and cop this as well. But if you are usually a small, don't buy this. It'll look like a dress on you. I also have these Flyknit racers still. They are still brand new, still have the box, the receipt, everything. I will be selling these on there as well. They are a men's size 10, so make sure to look for these because these would be a great sneaker for the upcoming spring summer months. Something I would personally recommend as well, even though I did not mention them earlier in the video. I did mention them last year, so highly recommend those. And after 8 years of ownership, I'm gonna post it online. If I don't receive any kind of reasonable offer, then I don't know, maybe it'll just sit in my closet again. But I'm selling this Commune denim trucker jacket in a men's size medium. And this has those black buttons I was telling you guys about that I really like, because every other kind of denim jacket I have has like silver buttons or kind of like a bronze copper button, but these are the best buttons on any denim jacket I've ever had. But I think it is time to let this go. I want to try out some other washes and some other cuts of denim jacket, but this will be posted on there as well. And moving on, some quick stuff, some more inexpensive items. 2 pairs of H&M trousers, black and olive, brand new with tag. I think they're size 28 or 29. And 2 kind of random ones. Arsenal home jersey. This is actually a youth XL, and I had this as a kid, so it fits like a men's small because I have a men's small jersey below me as well, and it's in pretty perfect condition. It's from 2006, 2007-ish, and it was their home jersey for that season. And next we got the training top, which is a men's size small, and this is probably one of my favorites. Like, it just doesn't fit me now because everything I wear is like medium or large now, but I got this back in like 2006, 2007, and I think the training top actually looks better than the home jersey. And once again, this is when they were still utilizing Nike, because now they switched to Puma, which there's nothing wrong with Puma, but I just don't like that version of the jersey. So if you're an Arsenal fan and want that throwback look, definitely cop both of these if you're a small, in like an adult men's small, because then the youth XL will fit, because it fits very similar to this. And moving on, I got a couple more things, even though there's like an IKEA bag full of clothes that I will be posting on there as well, but it's all the way over there. So go with the last few items right here. Just a little Star Wars tee right here, a Vans flannel in a men's size small, and a Jax, which I thrifted this. I've never heard of this brand though, but I thrifted this, and it is a men's medium flannel, and this was really dope. But moving into spring, summer, won't really be needing too many flannels, and I already have way too many of them in my closet, which you guys probably already know. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to click the link in the description below to check out all the clothing I just showcased, because that will be on the app, as well as all the other stuff that is all the way back there that I will also be posting on the app. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, YouTube.